Second. We should be live now.
Yep. I think
Yeah,
we're
it says
live.
it's live.
Yo. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast once again, which I did say before. We're going to do it again once Xbox did their Xbox Game Showcase of 2020. How are you guys doing, by the way?
I'm good.
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good to hear. So this Xbox conference, we all watched it from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
Yep.
Let's just get the quick overview thought of it. Tech, let's start with you.
As a whole, it was up and down for me.
Okay.
But there were definitely games that I was interested in.
Okay.
Completely, it was underwhelming. Way overhyped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Halo.
Agent?
I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely better from when that other conference where we had it was like what 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
30
The
minutes
one-
of like
The one where
barely-
they
Oh, yeah,
were
just
accused of
trailers.
just
Yeah.
trailers?
Definitely there was like a few games that were like quite interesting.
Mhm.
I don't think I generally felt like any sense of going down. I generally felt that they were like showing like a lot of games to a lot of people who might be interested in said games, which I think is great.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay. My thoughts. Have any of you guys, by the way, seen Mad Max Fury Road?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Do you guys know who Immortal Joe is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's one of his quotes, one of his famous quotes of the movie?
I forgot.
It's a good day to die or some shit like
No, you're thinking about the other guy. All right. His quote is mediocre.
that.
That is the word that came to me when I finished watching that show. I was just like, mediocre. God, Jesus. All
It's all. I
right,
think it
so-
appeals to different people because it's like it depends on the games that you saw,
So
what you want.
yeah, so I highlighted there's games that I liked, but overall, I wasn't hyped as what Xbox made it out to be. So
Well, that's 'cause
and the reason I say that is because Sony conference came out, right?
Tuesday, they said it was going to be for like they were hyping it up for more stuff.
Oh, I hear a phone in the background. Someone has to unplug that phone.
I will move this somewhere. I forgot to add the fact here.
Oh, okay.
That was my phone.
All right.
Oh, man. You good now?
We're just waiting for Agent. Waiting for Agent. Yeah, man, mediocre. That word came out like immediately once the show was over. I was just like, man, Mad Max, good old
we
Mad
good.
Max. We good?
All right. We're
All right.
solid.
Agent, finish what you were gonna say.
But there was like I appreciated like the games because it was I was saying before this is that they're mainly hyping it up to be a Halo thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're
So
showing a lot of trailers for Halo.
So in my case, like once Sony's conference ended, about a few days later, game reps pretty much talked to Phil Spencer and told him, "Hey, what do you think of Sony's conference?" And he pretty much answered, we feel pretty good about this. We feel pretty good about this." And that me as a gamer made me feel like, oh snap, they're gonna come out with some heavy hitters. They're gonna come out with something big. And I can't wait because competition's always great. Competition, makes everyone great.
Better for the consumer in the end.
Exactly. So it starts today, and I wasn't thrilled. I was kind of let down. I think that the hype, they were hyping it up, and that's what kind of killed it for me.
Well,
it's not bad. It's not there's games I like. But
here's another thing. The reason why I was probably like more hyped is because if this is only especially if you're a Game Pass person, all the games they showed, if you have Game Pass, you'll get to play the moment they come out.
Yep, that's 100% true.
So
Yeah.
you could pay.
Mhm.
Pretty much, start Game Pass is only $1. So for $1, when those games come out, you get to play them and if you want to keep them, they'll always be at a discounted price.
Mhm.
So every single game they showed was like a previous game before that had like going to be smart delivery, or it was going to be an exclusive, or you get it immediately with Game Pass.
Yeah. Okay. So we all said our overview, our thoughts about it. We're gonna get to our rankings out of 10 at the end of the video of the podcast. Let's start off with the first game. So Halo Infinite
Yes,
opens the conference.
of course.
Me, it was good, but it looked like it's a game. I'm guessing the graphics were the same, like they were like a base Xbox can play it, which I'm guessing it's because Microsoft did say they want their games to be played on all platforms.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah,
But was it a little bit too like standard? Like it wasn't
Well,
as great.
I feel like the look of it, because I knew like it said demo, it wasn't like the whole actual game.
Yeah.
And we're still like a couple of months away, so they can definitely fine tune some things. Because the guns, I was looking at the guns, and the only like good looking guns were the new ones, like the Commando, the I forgot the new looking shotgun. I don't know if it's gonna replace the old one.
Okay.
And everything else.
that pistol though. I
Yeah, but
noticed that
everything
pretty
kind of
much
looked
recently.
like a little bit unfinished, but playable enough to show people what to expect in the next Halo game.
Okay. Yeah, because it kind of felt like it was kind of like lifeless, like the game, just the overall gameplay that was happening. I was like, man, it's kind of slow. But the music of the game is always great in Halo. The music was just angelic.
Oh man, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Yo, Princess Dragonhead. I don't know who the end boss is at the end of that demo. I'm guessing it has to do something with Halo Wars, from what I hear.
So the enemies that they talked about were Halo Wars 2 enemies.
Okay.
They're called the Banish, and basically they are not like regular Covenant.
Okay.
They were led by, I think he died in the second one. I don't remember the ending of Halo Wars 2. But basically they're a faction of aliens that defied the Covenant and lived to tell the tale. So basically they're a whole separate branch. So like when the Covenant was fighting us, they also had to deal with the Banished.
Okay.
So they're basically having a war on two fronts with us and people who disbanded from their army. But now there's no Covenant. So now they're just, they're their own army.
Okay. Because I never played the Halo Wars, so I'm not too familiar with that at all.
Yeah. So those enemies are the Banished.
But when I saw that the boss or whatever they call him at the end, I was just like, dude, why does he look like he's the rejected cousin of Thanos?
Well, I mean, he's a rejected brute. I don't know if he was like a former general. I have to replay Halo Wars 2 to see.
He looked like a cousin or uncle.
The thing is, I never played Halo Wars 2. I never played the Halo Wars games just because I wasn't really into the whole RTS type game. Like, that wasn't really my thing. But I definitely want to play it now.
That guy was not he was not the main leader of the Banished. The main leader of the Banished looks a lot more badass, and he was a bigger brute. But he was the leader of the Banished. Was kind of he was in that classic military setting of like the one person who survived a supposed suicide mission.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was. But I don't know if he died or. I have to replay Halo Wars 2 because I forgot what happened to the main bad guy of that game.
Okay.
The Banished are. I'm actually kind of excited because the Banished has vehicles that have never really been seen in a Halo game. So I'm hoping to God that I get to fly one of those damn vehicles or fly one of them.
Okay, so I mean, Halo Infinite. Yeah, it looks like a demo. I hope it's way better than that.
I don't care, man. Like I'm all the way for
the music is awesome though. The music, I was just like, wow, that is still great. Moving on. State of Decay 3.
I called it.
Trailer.
I called it as soon as I saw the deer. I was like, "What is this? State of Decay?" And then State of Decay 3 pops up, and I just start dying.
I immediately assumed it was either like State of Decay or some new like survival game.
Okay.
Because like when she was just out in the forest by herself, I'm like, someone State of Decay. Okay.
And I hadn't really played like a ton of State of Decay, but the fact that I automatically knew what it was.
I always thought the concept of State of Decay was cool, but whenever the games were released, I always heard from people that played like, man, it's broken or it's not complete. And then the second one was really broken when it launched. So it just kind of killed it off for me to even try it.
But one thing I find impressive about the people who made State of Decay is that first they were an Xbox Live like arcade game. They were meant to be like an indie game, and then they suddenly became more of a kind of mainstream zombie game as time went on.
Yeah. Okay, so not much. It's just a CGI trailer with State of Decay 3 written on it. Forza, the new Forza game.
Forza Motorsport.
It's Forza, so it's going to look great regardless.
I'm excited about that, but he's not here right now.
Yes, it's going to be great regardless. Just another Forza.
And the main thing I have to point out, the main thing they said with Halo, they said with Forza and a couple other games, they said they made it a big deal, 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
Like, and that to me is a big deal. Like, not only as someone who used to be on console, but someone who's now on PC, I now enjoy those higher frame rates in my games. So now that I know that I can enjoy those games at 60 frames a second, it's like, it now opens up the avenue. Hey. It works now. All right, leave it alone.
All right, so Forza is Forza. We're good with that.
Forza's Forza.
All right, this game I highlighted because it's a game that intrigued me, and that is Everwild, which is the people that made Banjo-Kazooie Rare. Yeah. It looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty cool. For me, it looked like a mix of Journey with The Last Guardian. Like you have a pet of some sort.
Well, it seems like you have like multiple pets. It seems like that whole group that they were kind of in is like just helping out nature in a way.
Yeah.
So it seemed like
it looked cool. I like the art style.
Some kind of wizards or something like that.
Yeah. So I was wondering. I was like, okay, I'd be down to like play it because definitely, all the games are on Game Pass. So I'm like, all right.
Definitely want to see more to that game. But that one is definitely one of the top highlights of the show. Okay, after that is Tell Me Why, which is the people that made Life is Strange.
Yeah.
You're about to click? Not my type of game. I don't know what you guys have to say about it, but
it looked strange, and I kind of didn't understand what it was. But then
it's gonna be another story game. I'm gonna watch it play and see if it's like a good story.
As soon as I saw like the artwork, I was just like, Life is Strange. What?
Okay, we're gonna keep moving on here because they're just short trailers at this point. Ori Will the Wisp update version for the Xbox Series X gives
more people more reason to play it again and see it in a better fashion. So it's great.
Oh, yeah,
that's gonna be good. Outer World DLC Peril on Gorgon.
It looked cool.
I still haven't finished Outer Worlds.
I still haven't finished Outer Worlds either, but I know it. Like,
but it's a great game. It's a good game. It's a good game. Cool. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah. And this is the first DLC that's now only on Xbox and DC since now they own Obsidian. So got that. Okay, this one surprisingly, I've watched other reviewers on YouTube before we went live, but this one caught me.
About the bug game.
I'm talking about Grounded.
Oh, Grounded? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about the game they announced immediately after the DLC.
Oh, Avowed. I'm all the way for that too, man. Shit.
Yeah, so Grounded looks cool because I'm a fan of the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So I always wanted a game like that. If you were tiny and you had to go, fight out in your backyard, your grass and all that stuff. So that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
100%.
I love the trailer because it made fun of itself.
Yeah.
If you want to play a really good game,
wait for Cyberpunk 2077. I was just like, wait, what? And you can see my face at that moment. Like, what?
You guys have my Game Pass stuff. you have succeeded. And then I saw spiders. I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
I do not want to be the same size as
I'm cool. And then next thing I know, like I just have like some kind of messed up dream about that. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool,
I
man.
think it was like two of them are running. And they're like, you can either save your friend or leave them behind, and then gets eaten by a spider right away.
Bro.
Yeah, no.
Like,
that was a note for me, dog.
That whole trailer was good. Like, it had comedy, it had gameplay parts.
Yeah, so, I mean, not many popular YouTubers out there I was watching, they didn't really like the game. I don't understand why, but it's something different. It's something different, which is why I like what I like.
Because it's like most of the time while you're looking at it, you're probably like your skin's crawling because there's like ants.
Yeah, the bugs.
The bugs and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck that.
All right, so that's cool. Next up, Avowed. That's the one after.
Yes.
So it's another CGI trailer. Not much is known about it besides an arrow flying, hitting a skeleton dude, and that's it.
And then we got like the magic sword and the magic hand. But it's what if I'm correct? Obsidian made Fallout, so
Fallout New Vegas.
So this is probably Obsidian's attempt to like kind of have like a medieval Skyrim like game.
Okay.
And it's going to be exclusive on Xbox. So
that's that. I mean, again, not much known about it besides a 40-second CGI clip.
I can't wait to see more. Yeah. I'm totally all for it.
The next one, As Dusks Fall. I wrote here on my notes, not a game for me. I don't know. I don't remember what it is anymore.
It looked intriguing. When I was watching the trailer, I thought there was like some kind of like thing that was just gonna break into like this gameplay. But then when I realized I was actually looking at,
is it a comic book type of game? Was it the French?
It's made by the same people who did Detroit Become Human.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Wait. And hold on. I need to look this up. Really?
As Dusks Fall? I thought it was that little comic book type of.
Was it?
Yeah.
Like it? Are we talking about the one where like it showed like two different families?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
As Dusks Falls is a game from his first game from Quantic Dream lead developer. So it wasn't from Quantic Dream themselves, but it was like from someone who's
one of their employees.
So they're basically doing their own like story game and everything.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure the characters, it's going to be like a kind of a live environment, but you're going to have like that painted image of the character be in that environment.
Okay.
Because those were as it showed in the back when they I think they had like a preview. The characters were all like hand drawn on the stencil with like.
Yeah, it looks so interesting. I feel like, and since it's on Game Pass, you know, like Agent said, like you can basically just try any of these games. You don't have to really commit to anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to buy them at full price. You just subscribe to Game Pass for like a month or two, play the games that you want to see, and then if you really like them, you buy them later.
Okay. Not my type of game, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there who enjoy it. Next one, another game I highlighted. It's Hellblade. Now the bad thing is, it's just another CGI trailer. just to be another Microsoft saying Hellblade's coming. That's it.
You want to see how we made the game go?
Here's the exciting part. They said it's gonna be in Iceland. That's it. So that's all I know. That's all I know about Hellblade. It's cool though. I mean, the first one's amazing.
I still haven't finished the first one. I need to get on that.
It's not that long. It's like an 8-hour game.
Really? Okay, yeah. I need to get on that one of these days and just finish it.
Okay. Next up, Psychonauts 2. This game, I don't hate the game. It's just not my type of game. So it looks cool. It looks really intriguing. But it's just not my type of game. I played the first one. It wasn't for me. You guys?
I like the trailer. Like
I never played the first one. I never played the first Psychonauts, and it looks interesting, but I don't know if it's gonna be that game that's really gonna like win me over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Psychonauts 2. Destiny 2 DLC Beyond Light. I don't play Destiny, so this is not my.
Whoa!
I'm the only one here.
I know you guys play Destiny.
Whoa! By me.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I I kind of dropped off of it and just
the trailer, like it intrigued because we get a whole new element which is called stasis, and that trailer basically just showed off more of how the Guardians themselves are going to use stasis. Nothing really story, nothing like too big. It was just more or less what people probably wanted to know, which is more about how the stasis would be used, and it seems to be like they create platforms, walls, and other stuff like that. So it'd be interesting, but it's Destiny.
Okay. So after this is when they started to use the most annoying words that world premiere.
world.
Oh my god, it's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. Like we get it, Microsoft. Stop saying it. These games had an intriguing sentence at the end of the trailer, and that is console launch exclusive. So these are not going to be exclusive to Xbox. They're going to be multiplied eventually. But starting with the first one, Stalker 2. Never heard of this game.
I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of it.
I've seen like Stalker. I feel like I've seen the first game like kind of floating around on Steam, but like I never actually like looked into it or like know what it is. But it looks cool. I want to play it.
Yeah, I mean it's a CGI trailer again.
Like
so
I have to look at the first one because I've never.
I'm on Steam right now. I'm looking. Hold on.
I was like, when was the first Stalker made?
But again, it's a CGI trailer. It looks cool, but no gameplay whatsoever.
There are multiple Stalkers. What? This is so confusing.
Okay.
This is so confusing.
Well, moving on from that one then. Warhammer Dark Side.
Yes.
Yep. That look great. That actually looked great.
Is that how the gameplay is though, or is it like RTS type of?
So there's variant games. So this one I think is going to be kind of in the same realm as Vermintide, but this is not the medieval Warhammer. This is the future, constant war Warhammer. And I think the people you play as are technically like special assassins in the Imperium of Man. And the zombies, I think, are chaos type zombies made by a certain chaos god. I've been getting into Warhammer recently, so I probably know more about this. But yeah, I when I saw it, I was like, finally, he's zombie game that takes place in Warhammer.
All right, well that's Warhammer. My game of the year, 2018, Tetris Effect.
So we're playing it together.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for besides the Switch, because Switch has the Tetris 99. I wanted a Tetris game for the PS4, Xbox. We're finally going to get Tetris Effect Connect. So
I'm just letting you know, if y'all ruin my Tetris, I'm throwing hands.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it. I never got to play Tetris Effect.
It's
Tetris
awesome.
Effect has such amazing music.
Yeah, soundtrack is amazing.
Is it as good or better than the trailer?
It's good, dude.
It's good. Like,
it's cheap. Go get it if you want.
How much is it? How much is it?
Like $20. But that's another highlight for me. Once they showed that, when they were singing, I was like, why is this song so familiar? And then I was like, oh shit, it's Tetris. It's Tetris.
I was like, I've heard this somewhere before. Like, where?
You know what was funny? If you slow the trailer down enough, you know how mostly everyone was using Xbox Good? There's one person using
a 360.
Was it
I saw someone using a 360.
Okay.
I saw one person using a PS4 controller.
PS4, right? Was it the first guy? Like the very first or second person?
No, it was like he was like in the amalgamation of like people that were going by. I immediately saw a PS4 controller. I was like, hey, you're that's wrong console.
Well, like it says, it's a console launch exclusive. So it'll eventually go to the PS4 and any other future consoles. Next game, another one that I highlighted. It's called The Gunk.
That's so funny. I love the name.
The name is like, it's out there, and I mean it was cool. It was like a cartoonish.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving that one a download.
Yeah, it was like a cartoonish Zelda Crash type of gameplay. Like they were walking straight and then just going through certain stages. It's not bad.
It's a game just enough to look at.
Interesting indeed. The next one. This one we got a glimpse of at the first Xbox conference. It's called The Medium. which to
Yep.
me looks like it's a Xbox version of Silent Hills.
I mean, I
it's
think
kind of like
I don't know if it's going to be co-op because they showed the two.
I would
parallel
totally be
worlds.
down to play that game. I'm actually very intrigued in that game. I don't play horror games unless they interest me 100%.
Because I don't know if you get to like freely switch between the real world and whatever the hell world she was in,
Yeah.
or you're playing with someone else. And you're like, wait, stop! It's like, why? There's a monster right there. It's like I don't see it, but I fucking do.
This one had a mix of CGI and a mix of gameplay to it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Again, want to know more about it, but that one definitely intrigued me since the first Xbox conference. So I definitely want to see more on that one.
Yeah.
The last three games pretty much is New Genesis Phantasy Star Online. That is a long name.
We know someone who typed for that, but he's also not here right now.
Yeah.
What kind of game is Phantasy Star Online?
It's
Monster Hunter.
It's like Monster Hunter. Yeah.
Oh man, it's free, right, on Game Pass?
Yeah, but this is like the first real new one. This is the first Phantasy Star online game that is new and released in the West at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also this is for PS4 and Switch if you live in Japan.
Yep. Again, it's a console launch exclusive, so it'll be available at some point.
Maybe. I don't know.
Second to last game, Crossfire X.
I like that
story mode.
Yeah. So the story mode is basically added from what I hear.
haven't played it or anything. Was it only on Xbox or was it on PC?
Yes.
Too? Yeah, it's only on Xbox.
For a second, I thought I was looking at like a prequel to Crisis.
Yeah, I was like,
it looked like it.
Stealth, and I was like,
huh?
Yeah, I thought it was Crisis. Like, is this a prequel? Is this how the suit started first?
Was it someone who's like, just like, let's make someone invisible? Let's be the first goal, and then we'll give someone like fucking hyper armor, super speed, and invisibility.
Yeah. So it looks cool. Again, it's CGI trailer, so it's not much you can go on with that.
There was gameplay in there.
Was there?
Yeah, there was gameplay in there.
I saw a snippet of gameplay.
Okay. All right, but I mean, it looks cool, intriguing.
Yeah, it's pretty because Crossfire at first was advertised as mainly multiplayer, and then this is the story portion of it.
Okay. Last but not least, a little teaser of Fable coming back. So
I lost
cool.
as soon as I saw the logo on the sword.
I need to see more.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool though because a lot of people have been asking for Fable to return, but it's interesting that Playground Studios is making it. So they're the people that make Forza, which I mean this is gonna be a test. So finally they're gonna move on to something different.
From the people who made Fable beforehand might, because of course like the people in the studio might be different, but it all depends if like they hired people who made Fable beforehand. So. Because again, there's a lot of talent that they hired under, so we don't know how many people from maybe a certain other studio came to help out. So we'll see.
Yeah, we shall. That was the studio. So according to Microsoft, there were 10 world premieres, 22 console launch exclusive, and 5 games exclusive to the Xbox. So, overall, like I said in the beginning, we're going to give our rankings out of 10. For me, I give it a lowest 6.5 out of 10. And then 7.5 is the highest, but I'm just right there. Like it was all right. I wanted more. Again, when Phil Spencer was hyping it up, I was like, damn, come on, bring in those games. Let's see what you got. But then I was like, okay.
You perfectly captured a meme that Twitch person I was watching the trailer. It's like someone was like, is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Tech. What do you give it?
You actually stole mine. I was originally said a 6.5, as high as 7.
Okay.
Out of 10, just because, like you, I wanted more, but I got what I came there for primarily, and I got a little bit extra. Halo. That's all I really came there for.
Okay. Agent?
Well, I'm not gonna be as low as you people because because y'all are heretics. No joke. I'd give it a solid 8.
Okay.
Because
You know what? I'm surprised. Because the rumors they have a Xbox Series S model, but no word of it.
it's a smaller box.
And Keely even discussed it for a minute. He even said, like, I know there's rumors in the post show. He's like, I know there's rumors been floating around of like like a smaller console, like a cheaper version of the Series X, and et cetera, et cetera.
But the reason why I probably give it an 8 because it's like every single game I'm going to be able to play like when they come out.
Yeah,
I don't have to I've been paying Game Pass for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like at first I was paying for regular Game Pass and then I switched to Ultimate, so now I don't have to even pay for Gold anymore.
Which is interesting because not too long ago Xbox announced they are no longer doing the 12-month Gold,
which I
Gold
hope
Pass.
Puts a discount on Ultimate because that'll be saving more money.
Yeah, so that's what I figured. But interesting thought. Go on. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, but like the reason why I give it an 8 is because it's like all those games they were just like, yeah, we have all these games, and guess what? The moment they hit, you get to try them on a Game Pass. So that means not only are they probably going to get more Game Pass subscriptions of people who want to try out those games and buy them later. A lot of people probably are going to save a bit more money because they're going to try a game and now since they don't have to really return it, they can just be like, okay, this game was fun but not really worth so it's going to be like, all right, I played the full game, maybe not going to buy it just to keep it, and then they can end their subscription whenever they want and buy the games they want to keep. So that was the main thing for me. It was just like, oh, all Game Pass exclusives. Have my money already. Give it the damn games.
So curious, what do you guys think is going to be the price for these? Because it's getting close to holiday 2020, and no one has mentioned a single.
I'm really tired of them playing this cat and mouse game of who's going to do first. Who's going to do first? I'm really fucking sick of it.
It's business, man. They don't want to crack. The first one to do it they're gonna just sneak up with the price.
Do it. First was gonna announce a lower price, but
it's gonna be a week before, and then they're gonna be like, you know what?
I feel like so if they keep delaying this, we are probably not gonna get prices until either like September, September or late August.
Okay.
Because if they do it around October, then that's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, my rumor, the rumor is apparently this Xbox Series S is going to be $199.
What?
Apparently.
But I need to see what tech's inside of it, though. Like, what am I giving up?
It's going to be 1080p. It's not going to be 4K.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, as long as it's 1080p and not 720, I think 720 is a little bit too.
If that's $199, is the series like? If going off that, then
so this is what's floating around the internet. What's floating around in the internet is pretty much Microsoft can lose amount of money. Sony can't because Microsoft is just a huge billion-dollar company. They have so much money that they can stand to lose money on the consoles being sold. Sony can't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm like thinking to myself like, but are you really gonna go for a $299 Xbox Series X? I mean, if so, I mean those consoles are gonna be sold out.
It would be like either $299 or $3, because if the Series XS is $199, then I would assume at least the Series X is gonna be $399 or $299.
Yeah. Or $350.
I think it's probably going to be
extra if they do a Halo version. Give me that too.
Yeah, if they do a Halo version of the Series X, I'm gonna have to get that.
Well, I mean, I'm always gonna go with the top of the line. Like, I won't go with the base model. That's just because I'm a gamer, so I'm always gonna go with the top model.
Just like if they do the like what they did with the PS3, the original model with the PS5 with the different version. Yeah, if they just start doing that, then
But yeah.
All right. Well, then that is it, you guys. That was the Xbox Game Showcase of July 20. It was cool. I mean, I wanted more, but
I mean, I feel like we're gonna
Can't
get
win.
more later. You know, again,
Yeah.
everything's all.
I feel like
games
they're
being
I feel like
made.
they're really saving everything like they have.
I
for,
feel
like,
like it's not
fun.
really being saved. Everything's just super slowed down because everyone's working from home.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right. Well, then
'Cause-
outros. Tech.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tekstorm. You can follow me over on twitch.tv or you can follow me on YouTube.
All right. Agent.
Give me Halo, damn it!
I couldn't have said it better.
Yo, do you guys watch on YouTube? There's a guy, a comedian dude, who's one of his slogans always like, "Yo, when's Halo coming out?" Oh, what's his name? I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link to this dude. He's pretty funny. Other than that, my name is Virtual Memo. Thank you for stopping by and tune in till next podcast. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Later.